a new one? This a new one? This a new different one? Yeah, it has. It won't come loose. I mean, it won't come loose. Let's just change it for you. I'm just gonna change it. I know why you borrow because it's heavy. So you gotta put this. You gotta put that.
One, two, two.
Turn. Need to go out that way, son. See, turn like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that's still not quite right. Still not quite right. It's because you need to be more in front of it like this. Go over that way some more. Need to be like this. Like this. Let it back, son. Loosen it right here. It's still not quite right. Because you're going to be standing right here. Still, it's got to turn. It's got to turn so it'll be like this. So you need to go over that way. There we go. There we go. That's better right there. Now I need to come to me a little bit. Need to come loosen it. There we go. That's good right there. Test one, mic check, test one. Hello, good morning. Hello, mic check, test one, test, mic check, mic check. You just got to lean in a little bit, that's all. But need to be turned, like the biggest of it need to be turned like facing me. No, he dropped it. Tell him to come check it out. You got to get it to Bob. No, you got to get it to Bob. You got to get it to Bob. Don't it need to be turned? It need to be turned facing me more? Or is that good? Yes, sir. Yep. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah.
But I can hear y'all talking. Can't be over that.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna. I'm gonna take that
This
one
gotta
out.
go.
I'm gonna take that one out.
What's his name? He let it down. What's his name?
That
Let it
they're
down.
gonna keep dropping.
He let it down.
You know, listen.
Dude, this is wild right here. This for Bob.
That one on turn over about here. See how it leaned
Okay,
down?
Will. You ain't got to
Take
move
this
it.
one, put it in.
Let me have this one back.
Let me see.
Good morning, Jaguar Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Southern University and Agricultural Mechanical College Annual Commencement. I'm Robert Renee, and I'll be your commencement announcer. And I speak for the commencement committee, administrators, faculty, staff, student body. We were presently thrilled with the journey of being with your family member as they come up on their journey to commencement. Remember, commencement is only the beginning of the next journey. But the university wants you to remember that this is a very solemn and dignified occasion. Please cooperate with us by turning off all electronic devices. Number one would be your cell phone. You won't need it while you're here on this great Friday, the 13th in December. Also, please refrain from using any noise makers and making loud outbursts during our very dignified ceremony. Graduation is a joyous and special occasion. It's a time to celebrate your loved ones, your family members' commencement. However, you are reminded, commencement is a formal university function. But most of all, enjoy the Southern University and Agricultural Mechanical College commencement. Will everyone, graduates, will you please be seated? Jaguar Nation, I proudly present to you the president of the Southern University system and the chancellor of the Southern University Agricultural and Mechanical College, Baton Rouge campus, Dr. Ray Belton.
Good morning. We are pleased to welcome you to the 2019 Fall Commencement exercises. Our Minister of Ceremonies this morning is Reverend Andre D. Johnson, pastor of Mount Carmel Baptist Church in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, who will come forward to deliver the invocation. Following the invocation, we will have the Star Spangled Banner performed by Southern University Concert Choir under the direction of Professor Charles Lawyer. Please stand now with me and remain standing for the invocation and the Star Spangled Banner. Dr. Johnson.
May we bow. Eternal God, maker and creator of all things, giver of life and life more abundantly, we thank you for this day, for this is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We thank you for each opportunity you give us to serve you by serving our students and the people of Louisiana. We thank you for making us in your image and your likeness, for giving us creative minds and innovative ideas. We thank you for Southern University and A&M College and all that make up this great institution. We thank you for our leadership here at Southern University, for our faculty and our staff. We thank you for our board and for our alumni. We thank you for the families and friends that have gathered here today to celebrate the accomplishments of their students. Most importantly, we thank you for our students. We thank you for their fortitude, their persistence, their perseverance, and their patience. We thank you for each challenge and obstacle that you enable them to overcome in their journey to this moment. Finally, we thank you for the speaker of the hour. We ask that you would bless him, that you would give him wisdom, that you would give him words that would encourage, that would exhort, and that would propel these graduates into the next phase of their journey. Bless this time of celebration. We pray that in all that we do, it will bring you glory. In your Son's name, amen.
Thank you, Dr. Lloyd. You may be seated. Welcome again to the 2019 Southern University Fall Commencement Exercise. Today is the day that you've all been waiting for. So first and foremost, allow me this occasion to congratulate each of you for a job well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. You absolutely deserve it. You know, during the facilitation of these commencement exercises, the university benefits from the presence of many who support and advocate for her interests, and as such, I would like to ask all current and former elected officials to please stand and be recognized. If you would please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. And let me say, you know, thank you for your service and dedication to this university and to our local and state governments. I would also like to recognize representatives from Louisiana's congressional delegation, namely United States Senator Bill Cassidy, Congressman Ralph Abraham, and Congressman Cedric Richmond. Thank you for joining us as well today. In fact, I would like to thank the entire Louisiana delegation for their support in the passage of the Futures Act this week in Washington, D.C. This critical Title III funding will provide financial resources for Southern University and all HBCUs for the next 10 years. That deserves a round of applause. I was just told that we had some special guests from Donaldsonville High and Learning Tree Academy. I also want to recognize them for joining with us today. And lastly, please join me in acknowledging Mr. Ashton Harper in keeping with the invaluable assistance he provided to the university in the shaping of our commencement agenda this morning. Ashton, are you here? I want you to please stand and be recognized. Let's give him a round of applause, will you? I would now like to welcome our interim Executive Vice Chancellor to the podium, Dr. Bijoy Sahu, who will introduce to you today's commencement speaker. Dr. Sahu.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. President, Chancellor, Dr. Belton, our presiding officer. Our speaker of the hour is the Honorable Dr. Sonny Perdue, Secretary of the United States Department of Agriculture. Please allow me to go off script a minute. When he was walking to this great hall, he whispered to me when he realized I'm going to introduce to him, less is more. That is the sign of a great leader, his humility, and we recognize that in him. Secretary Perdue was born into a farming family in Bon Air, Georgia. From childhood and through his life in business and elected office, Secretary Perdue has experienced the industry from every possible perspective. He has been a farmer, agribusinessman, veterinarian, state legislator, and also served as distinguished service as the governor of Georgia. He became the 31st United States Secretary of Agriculture on April 25, 2017. Secretary Perdue is acknowledged as a national leader in agriculture, having served as a board member of the National Grain and Feed Association and as president of both the Georgia Feed and Grain Association and the Southeastern Feed and Grain Association. Secretary Perdue has long-standing close relationship with the leadership of the American Farm Bureau and has been recognized by the Georgia 4-H and Future Farmers of America programs, among others, for his leadership in and to agriculture. Secretary Perdue is a graduate of the University of Georgia College of Veterinary Medicine, where he earned his doctorate of veterinary medicine. He has been married to Mary Ruff Perdue for 45 years and has 4 adult children and 14 grandchildren. He and his wife, and this is very notable, he and his wife have served as foster parents for 8 children awaiting adoption. Dr. Perdue remains a licensed airplane and helicopter pilot and an avid outdoor sportsman. Please join me in giving a round of applause to our Speaker of the Hour, the Honorable Secretary, Dr. Sonny Perdue.
Well, thank you, Dr. Sahu and President Belton and faculty and Board of Supervisors, Chairman Rutledge, Dr. Gaines, and faculty, guests, but to the real dignitaries of the day, to your 2019 graduates. We're glad to be here with you. I got kind of chills as these graduates were coming in today. There was a good bit of excitement in the building today. Mr. President, it might have been more excitement than there was at the game last Saturday. So I know that these families and these parents, grandparents, spouses are really thrilled to see this day come, the commencement 2019 of your wonderful graduates. And it's an honor for me to be invited here to share this special day with these special people, and it's a true honor to be here. I'm told that I'm the first Secretary of Agriculture in Southern's nearly 150-year history to be here and give the commencement address, but I got here as quick as I could. So we're delighted to be here. You all may not recognize it, but we have something else in common. We both played a ball game last Saturday. And while Southern University lost a heartbreaker in the fourth quarter, our University of Georgia Bulldogs kind of got their butts kicked all game. So, but nonetheless, the ending was the same, and I knew I had to mention that being here in Baton Rouge with some of those other Tigers. But we're going to talk about the Jaguars today. Y'all want to talk about Jaguars? All right. Well, as mentioned in my introduction, I am the Secretary of Agriculture for the United States Department of Agriculture and our presidents. And I want to tell you that we're here because Southern University and USDA have a partnership. You are a land-grant university, and that means it's a partnership with USDA in so many ways, whether it's scholarships like our agricultural scholars that I met earlier, or whether it's helping to collaborate with your research efforts through funding and other types of things. We're your partner, but let me just tell you, we're not going to be your senior partner because you're the ones that are going to get it done. And what you've learned here at Southern University in an educational land-grant university is how to be a well-rounded, lifelong learner and lifelong giver to society. That's what land-grant universities do. They teach you how to give back. You've been given from these faculty here, from this academic staff, from the administration here, you've been given a gift. And now it's your chance, your opportunity, your responsibility to give back through the rest of your life. And the good news is this type of education prepares you to do that, and I know you'll do a great job at it. Some of those examples of our partnership, President Belton, is USDA has helped to fund research here at Southern University, Baton Rouge, on crawfish waste research that led to your scientists attaining a patent there. Researchers in your university's meat processing plant developed the USDA meat goat identification specifications, and Southern University's meat laboratory created the National FFA Meat Identification Training CD. So your faculty, along with these great students, have been participants in improving the lives of many people throughout our nation. But you know, our partnership doesn't end just there. Each year, Southern University, through our agricultural liaison here at Southern provide 15 to 20 students to serve at internships, scholarships at USDA. And this is a win-win partnership. Let me tell you, we get a lot out of it. The students gain valuable experience, and we get the bright minds and the strong work ethic to continue a great workforce at USDA. And many of these students have entered into public service at USDA having graduated where you are today from Southern University. Did you know we have approximately 55 Southern University alumni at USDA, including, listen to these titles, Arthur Neal Jr., Deputy Administrator of the Federal Grain Inspection Service, Daniel Whitley, Associate Administrator of the Foreign Agricultural Service, and Allison Thomas, the Assistant Deputy Administration of the Foreign Agricultural Service. Those are positions of responsibility right from Southern University. You know, the stakes are high and they're getting higher each year. They're being raised each year by Southern University alumni. And we want to continue to seek out ways to do old things and even new ways to do new things better in that way. That means you and we need to continue to stretch ourselves looking for problems to overcome. And I know that you're prepared to tackle those challenges facing this country and our world globally. We've got a lot of hungry mouths out there to feed, and our motto at USDA is to do right and feed everyone. That's why we need your minds and brains and heart and passion to help us do that around the world, because education is the competitive edge. I hope you know that by now, and lifelong education is what can set you apart and set us ahead. So Southern University has prepared you well, and you are primed for success. President Belton, administration, Board of Governors, I am really proud to be a commencement speaker here at Southern, because I know that you will go on and accomplish great things, because Southern is more than a university. It's a community, and we see a large alumni community there that support you as you join them becoming a graduate here of this great university. I'm proud to know also, and we were congratulating the president, you're the only HBCU in the nation that's also a university system with 5 campuses in 3 cities, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Shreveport. You know what that means? That means your expansive outreach touches many lives, and not just in this state and region, but also across the nation. And like I said earlier, graduates from East University have gone out, will go out, you will go out into the world and begin their careers contributing to our society. So that's all the more reason I'm honored today to receive an honorary degree. Now, I don't know what happens when you cross the University of Georgia Bulldog with a Southern Jaguar, but we're going to find out. I thought it'd be a pretty fierce competitor as we make that combination. So I'm looking forward to becoming an alumni with you today in an honorary capacity with our honorary doctorate. So we both had games last Saturday. I think y'all remember that. Y'all lost a heartbreaker in the 4th quarter. As I said, we lost all 4 quarters. But nonetheless, although I'm a lifelong Bulldog, this championship series last week began me thinking about our Jaguars. And really what I want to talk to you today about what it means to be a Jaguar. I want to share with you some characteristics that I want to talk about Jaguars and that hold on to you as a graduate. You take with you on these 4 attributes of a Jaguar as you go forward. And let me sum it up with a simple, easy to remember theme. You're a Jaguar. Don't let the pack hold you back. You're individual. Jaguars are independent. They don't run in packs. Jaguars don't run in packs. They identify, mark, and seize their own territory. The territory that you students are entering in today's economy, today's society, is boundless. So many opportunities, especially in agriculture. As Secretary of Agriculture, I get to go around all over this country, and I see some things that will absolutely blow your mind regarding the technological aspects and progress of American agriculture. So we got technology that you all know about on drones with cameras that fly over crops and capture images, infrared and other types of things, artificial intelligence programs that analyze images to spot the toxic weeds and with surgical precision, zapping that weed with affecting without affecting the surrounding plants. That's like a smart bomb equivalent that way. Agriculture is years ahead of other industries in protecting the environment. We're working on crops that will put carbon, CO2, back into the soil as a carbon sink rather than emitting it, helping our environment and our climate as well. The innovations and new technologies in agriculture allow us to produce more food that is both healthier, safer, tastier, and frankly more affordable than anywhere in the world. America's freedom to innovate and our investment as a nation in food research and safety raises the standard of all those around here, providing fuel and food and fiber for the world, and that's where we want you to contribute. Agriculture needs leaders with skills in every area, from attorneys to accountants, economists to engineers, mechanics to microbiologists, and from flying drones to foreign diplomats. Agriculture needs you, professionals in a number of different fields, and we hope that you will be there. Jaguars are independent. We need independent thinkers. You're a jaguar, don't let the pack hold you back. You're a jaguar, carve your own path. Take what you've learned here and do the courageous thing. And speaking of courageous, jaguars are independent, but jaguars are also courageous. You know, I taught Sunday school for many years, and I found some great lessons for life. I want to share one with you here today. Here's one lesson. It's a little kind of a trivia lesson, and I want to call out some names and see if you recognize who they are. And just listen to the point. Shamwa, Shaphat, Egal, Paltai, Gadiel, Gadai, Muil, Sethor, Nabai, Jehuar. I imagine you may not recognize those names, but I'm going to call two more that you may recognize. And what's the distinction? Have you heard about Joshua and Caleb? Now that rings a bell, hopefully. Those were the 12 spies that we called out earlier, 10 of the 12, that Moses sent to spy out the promised land. They came back talking about their fearfulness and how they couldn't conquer the land as God has promised. Joshua and Caleb said, let's go in, we can take it. And yet the majority won and cost them 40 more years in the wilderness. In fact, these men said, we became like grasshoppers in our own eyes. Why do we remember that group? We don't remember the group, but we do remember Joshua and Caleb because they had the courage to take on insurmountable hurdles here in life. Graduates, as exciting as the day is, you're going to have hurdles in life. There are going to be barriers. While you may think that finals or those tests were tough, life's tough, and you've got to have the courage to go forward and overcome and take that mountain, take that land there. Those 10 swayed that pack and held the people back, and jaguars don't become grasshoppers in their own eyes. You know, I want to tell you a personal story. In 2015, you may remember, this is a while ago at a Georgia football game, one of your tough jaguars was injured on a kickoff drive and was paralyzed from the waist down. Devin Gales didn't give up. With the support of your school, your great fans, and a few bulldogs in a medical center, the Georgia and Southern communities came together to support Devin. What happened? Devin has fought his tail off in rehab and recently landed a coaching job at a high school in Georgia. Not giving up or feeling sorry for himself, that's the Jaguar spirit. That's exactly what's in you and you embody. So give Devin a hand and give yourselves a hand for being courageous. You know, you're a jaguar. Don't let the pack hold you back. You need to have conviction. You're independent, courageous, and you must have conviction within your spirit and soul. Let me share another story. We all know of Dr. Martin Luther King. Preached a message at Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta entitled, "But If Not." The king of Babylon had built a great statue and ordered the people to worship it. Most people went along, but there were 3 young men. You may remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego took a courageous stand, and they faced the consequences of certain death. The 3 refused and boldly told the king that no matter what happened, they would not bow to the idol, and they didn't let the pack hold them back. They said, but if not, we still will be protected. There are loud voices in society today that are going to tell you you need to conform to the view of who they say you are. They don't want you to stand on your own convictions. They don't want you to use that education. They want to lead you into where they think you ought to be, but you need to stand alone if necessary with your convictions. When your deeply held personal convictions differ from some broad-brushed expectations, you can count on this. This is the pack trying to hold you back, so stand firmly on your convictions. Lastly, you're a jaguar. Don't let the pack hold you back. Perseverance. That's what it takes. You think you may have persevered in college, but it's going to take some real perseverance in life to succeed going forward. Jaguars are independent, they're courageous, they stand on their convictions, and finally, jaguars always persevere. Let me tell you about one of your graduates who persevered, and I'm happy today to call her out. Her name is Andrea Bridgewater Fair. Andrea graduated from Southern University in 2014 with honors at the top of her college, and that's not all. She's a single mom and had her child while in school and still finished on time. She said that the applied statement of Booker T. Washington, and I quote, "I've learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position one has reached in life as by the obstacles which one has overcome while trying to succeed." Andrea followed in her father's footsteps, got a job with the USDA, and pressed forward to become a district conservationist and the youngest supervisor in the state of Louisiana. I also understand that Andrea is a walking, talking recruiting machine for agriculture at Southern University. Let's thank Andrea. You know why she's being called out today? Because she wanted to give back and went beyond just wanting and wishing. Even at her young age, she set up a scholarship fund to help agricultural students. And Andrea is the shining example of the many Southern University alumni committed to giving back and persevering. Alumni like Andrea invest in their own resources, from their own inner being to help fellow students in advance. That's just one example of your fellow Southern University alumni displaying the undeniable truth that Americans are an exceptional people, always willing to help others, and you've been given the tools and the skills to do exactly that. It means something deeply personal, whether you're the one helping or the one being helped. We've all been in both positions. The help is coming from someone who's made a personal sacrifice so that you may succeed. You look around this auditorium today, graduates, you know there are many people that have made personal sacrifices, your family, and those who've supported you, and I think it's appropriate that you can thank them at this point at your commencement for those who've helped and supported you as well. I want to tell you one more story about perseverance before I close. This type of perseverance that changed the course of American history. Failure is never the end of the story. Look at this person's life. He failed in business twice at the age of 31 and 33. He was defeated for the state legislature at the age of 32. His fiancée died at 35. He had a nervous breakdown at 36. At 43, he ran for Congress and lost. He tried again at 48 and lost again. He tried for running for the Senate at age 55 and lost once more. Then the next year, he ran for vice president and lost. At 59, he ran for the Senate again and was defeated. In 1860, the man who signed his name, Abraham Lincoln, was elected the 16th president of the United States. Young people, that's what perseverance can do for you. So the will to persevere is often what makes a difference between bold accomplishments and mere existence. The pack presses for mediocrity. Jaguars press for excellence. The packs want you to give up, so don't let the pack hold you back. As you leave the hallowed halls of this university today and enter that real world out there, I hope you will strive for the rest of your life to be your best self, to strive to exceed the expectations others set before you, but most of all, I hope you will exceed the expectations you set for yourself. Never forget where you came from, but always look forward to where you're going. So thank you today for inviting me to be with you. Congratulations to you fall graduates on this great achievement. God bless you, graduates. God bless your friends and families here with you today. God bless Southern University, and God bless America.
Today is Commencement Day, and I have always held that on days like this, the sun shines on Southern University and A&M College. And clearly, that is the case in having been afforded the opportunity to host Secretary of Agriculture, the Honorable Sonny Perdue. I had the occasion to meet Secretary Perdue on several occasions, one at a football game, and more recently at a launching of the Farm Bill that provided over $40 million to HBCUs, to include Southern University. And we certainly want to thank him for his leadership in providing those resources that ultimately will support scholarships for students who are interested to come into Southern University. So again, thank you for joining with us today, Secretary. We appreciate that. Next, we will have a selection by the Southern University Choir. Southern University Concert Choir. Let's give them a round of applause, if you will.
President Chancellor Dr. Belton, upon the recommendation of the College of Agricultural, Family and Consumer Sciences, the approval of the Academic Council, the Baton Rouge Interim Executive Vice Chancellor, and the Honorable Board of Supervisors, you are now authorized to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Human Letters to Secretary Dr. Sonny Perdue.
We are proud today to award the Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters to the Honorable Sonny Perdue, Secretary of the United States Department of Agriculture, who has served as an advocate for the American farmer and as the lead ambassador for the nation's agricultural community. Throughout his life, his work ethic was cultivated by way of his farming roots. He served his country in the United States Air Force, rising to the rank of captain and after earning a doctorate of veterinary medicine from the University of Georgia, putting that training to use in private practice in North Carolina. As a member of the Georgia State Senate for 11 years, he eventually ascended to the position of President Pro Tem as elected by his Senate colleagues. As a two-term governor of Georgia, he was credited with transforming a budget deficit into a surplus, dramatically increasing the student performance in public schools and fostering an economic environment that allowed employers to flourish and manufacturers and agricultural producers to achieve record levels of exports. Secretary Perdue followed these accomplishments with a successful career in agribusiness, where he focused on commodities and transportation and enterprises that have spanned the United States. On April 25, 2017, Dr. Perdue became the 31st United States Secretary of Agriculture. As a product of Georgia, a state where agriculture is the leading economic driver, Secretary Perdue recognizes that agriculture is an issue and industry which cuts across political party boundaries. He recognizes that the size, scope, and diversity of America's agriculture sector requires reaching across the aisle so that partisanship does not get in the way of good solutions for American farmers, ranchers, and consumers. Secretary Perdue also values diversity in the United States Department of Agriculture and has appointed Southern University graduates to high-ranking positions in the United States Department of Agriculture. There are nearly 60 Southern University College of Agriculture, Family, and Consumer Science graduates working in various USDA roles and offices. Our agricultural land grant campus receives approximately 50% of its funding annually from USDA, and this agency has supported more than 200 student summer internships at Southern University Agriculture Research and Extension Centers since 2009. As an agriculture land grant institution today, we are proud to award to Secretary Perdue the Doctor of Humane Letters for his commitment to diversity and for his effort in supporting the agriculture community in the region, state, and nation. Be it known that Secretary Perdue has satisfied the requirements prescribed by the Southern University Board of Supervisors and by Southern University and Agricultural Mechanical College for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, and has accordingly been admitted to that degree with all rights, privileges, and immunities thereunto appertaining. Presenting the hood, then, is the Honorable Chairman of the Southern University Board of Supervisors, Attorney Des Moines D. Rutledge, and Dr. Kerman L. Gaines, Chair of the Board of Supervisors Academic Affairs Committee. Let's give a Southern University round of applause for Dr. Perdue. Will Commander Nicholas McCoskey, Professor of Navy Science, please come forward for the presentation of commissioners in the United States Navy.
Thank you, Mr. President Chancellor. Candidates for commissioning for Southern University's Naval ROTC unit, please come forward. Mr. President Chancellor, these midshipmen have met mental, moral, and physical requirements and have demonstrated the honor, courage, commitment, and integrity to be commissioned as officers in the United States Navy. I hereby present them for conferring of their commission.
Commander Rich, will you now administer the oath of office?
Yes, sir. Please, face me. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. Having been commissioned ensign in the United States Navy, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I will faithfully discharge all orders of the office which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Just a moment. Let me confer. Give you this. Just one moment. Let me just make sure that we qualify you. The Secretary of the Navy has asked me to inform you that by the direction of the President of the United States and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Donald Trump, you are appointed as ensigns in the United States Navy. The Secretary of the Navy and the Chief of Staff offer their congratulations and extend to you their best wishes for a full measure of success and a professionally rewarding career in the service of our country. You can now provide for them their certifications, Commander. Will Lieutenant Colonel Marshall, Professor of Military Science, come forward for the presentation of U.S. Army commissions?
Thank you, President Belton. Will the candidate for commissioning in the United States Army please come forward?
Lieutenant Colonel Marshall, please administer the oath of office for commissioning Army officers.
Cadet Johnson, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States Army to the rank of Second Lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will and will faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
The Secretary of the Army has asked me to inform you that by direction of the President of the United States and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Donald Trump, you are appointed as a commissioned officer in the United States Army in the grade of Second Lieutenant. The Secretary of the Army and the Chief of Staff offer their congratulations and extend to you their best wishes for a full measure of success and a professionally rewarding career in the service of our country. Please have the officer come forward to receive his certificate.
Second Lieutenant Johnson, please come forward.
We will now award the professional, graduate, advanced, and baccalaureate degrees, and I shall ask Dr. Sahu, Interim Executive Vice Chancellor, to present the degree candidates. Dr. Sahu.
Mr. President, Chancellor, we have reached the highlight of this commencement convocation, the awarding of earned degrees. I'm delighted to present to you the candidates from the respective colleges and schools.
Will the candidates for the doctorate degrees please stand?
Mr. President, Chancellor, the eligible candidates for the doctoral degrees have been certified by their deans, colleges, and schools to have satisfied all of the respective requirements. And on behalf of the faculty of Southern University, it is my pleasure to present them to you for conferral of their degrees.
With the authority vested in me by the Southern University Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Mr. President, Chancellor, for the purpose of calling the candidates for degrees, I now have the high privilege to present Dr. Robert Rene from the Office of the Southern University Board of Supervisors.
Thank you. Will the candidates for the doctorate degrees please come forward to receive your diplomas? Gangadeep Kaur, India. Dissertation title, Epidemic Regulation of Immune and Deontophagy-Related Genes on Cigarette Smoke Exposure. Major Professor, Dr. Sanjay Putra. Sharon Benson Coulter. Dissertation title, Critical Thinking, Caring Behavior, Clinical Reasoning Among Baccalaureate Nursing Students. Major Professor, Dr. Jacqueline Hill. Damayanti Yeager. Dissertation title, An Analysis of High School Students' Preparation for STEM Programs Using My Math Lab in High School Dual Enrollment Calculus Classes. Major Professor, Dr. Christopher Guillory. Shiv Kamar, Lake Charles. An investigation of teachers' attitudes, concerns, self-efficacy toward inclusive education in STEM classrooms. Major Professor, Dr. Alberta Lawson. O'Neill Nathaniel Robinson, Napoleonville. Dissertation title, The Impact of Self-Assessment on Learning Outcomes of African American Students in Geometry in Rural School Settings. Major Professor, Dr. Francesca Millian Williams. Michael David Celestant Jr., New Orleans, Louisiana. Dissertation title, Development and Testing Validity and Reliability of Survey Instruments to Predict Adverse Happenings and Policies for Screening and Treatment of Tobacco Use by primary care clinicians. Major Professor Oyambi Lukanga. Oyumanda Hollider, Troy, Michigan. Dissertation title, Perception of Inspirational and American Hygiene and Vulnerability Due to Cyber Threats in the Global Age. Major Professor, Dr. Kinsley Asidu. Udrekatan Brahmu, India. Dissertation title, Conservation of Urban Forestry Cellulose Waste to Bioethic, Bio-oil, and Biochar in Louisiana. Major Professor Dr. Cameron Abdalieh. Dr. Abdaliah. Dorcas for London. Dissertation title, Urban Forestry Ecosystem Analysis for Baker, Louisiana, using iTree Eco Models. Major Professor Dr. Cameron Abdalieh. Alushila Faladin. Dissertation title, The Impact of Biochar, Urban Soil, Amendments on Soil Carbon Dioxide Flux, Shoot Growth of Live Oak Sampling in Louisiana State and the USA. Dr. Cameron Abadalahi. Wilbert Lee Lane Thomas, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Dissertation title, Qualifying Photosynthesis, Stomatical Conductive Response to Crepe Myrtles to Flooding at Elevation CO2 Settings. Major Professor Dr. Zhu Ning.
Dr. Ning, congratulations. Thank you for your effort. Congratulations. All right, Dr. You make us proud.
Doctors, you may be seated.
Mr. President, Chancellor, the eligible candidates for master's degree have been certified by their deans, colleges, and schools to have satisfied all of their respective requirements. On behalf of the faculty of Southern University, it is my pleasure to present them to you for conferral of their degrees.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please stand? With the authority vested in me by the Southern University Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereunto. Congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated. Let me see here. I think we would ask Dr. Renee to call up the candidates.
Will the recipients for the master's degree please come forward to receive your diploma? Lindsay Osama. Jalen Johnson. Angela Lewis. Amarachi Omarima. Kijana Curtis.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations.
T.T. Olopie.
Congratulations.
Jodeci Alsobrook.
Congratulations. Congratulations, so proud of you.
Zoe Moore.
Congratulations. So proud of you, man. Congratulations.
Dominique Holbert.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Achala Gomidi.
Congratulations, so proud of you.
Trinika Augustus.
Congratulations. sir.
Raven
So proud of you.
Gooden. Jalen Bryant.
Congratulations, so proud of you.
Peter Akitiasu.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you.
Ashley Nettles.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you.
Sierra Ellis.
Congratulations.
Deshaun Swafford.
Congratulations, sir.
Raja Parandusam.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you. Congratulations, ma'am. We're so proud of you.
Tierra Small.
Congratulations, sir. We're so proud of you.
Jasmine Broomfield.
Congratulations, sir. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Sherelle Franklin.
Congratulations, ma'am. We're so proud of you. Thank you.
Katie Jackson.
Congratulations, ma'am. We're so proud of you.
Shireen Matthews.
Congratulations, ma'am. We're so proud of you.
Kelsey Brooke Jackson.
Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Garanique Stewart.
Congratulations.
Oscar Howard Jr.
Congratulations.
Jonathan London.
Congratulations.
Kanisha Keener.
Congratulations, sir.
Jessica Williams.
Congratulations, sir.
Shanine Watson.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Shannon Smith.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Sharisa McKenzie. Brittany Lovely.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you. Congratulations.
Jeremy Nicholson. Brianna King.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you.
Zahara Marasowi.
Congratulations.
Wisdom Herbert. Jonathan Tompkins. Aaliyah Salim.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Brian Parker, Jr.
Congratulations, sir. So proud of you.
Abhishek Kasareddy.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you.
David Ocheni.
Congratulations, sir.
Angelica Pearson.
Congratulations, sir.
Aditya Okowe.
Congratulations, sir.
Nariam Rosati. Destiny Jordan.
Congratulations, sir.
Devaney Baptiste.
Congratulations, sir.
Jonathan Johnson.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Melissa Anderson.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Daryl Lewis. Chastity Bird.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Melanie Frazier.
Congratulations, sir.
Tierra Pitt.
Congratulations, ma'am. Rub the color to your shoes.
Caitlin Linden.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Reginald Brown.
Congratulations, ma'am. So proud of you.
Sean Keller.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Latoya Matthews.
Congratulations, sir.
Travis Ramey.
Congratulations.
Carlos Martin.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations.
Courtney Muller. Andrea Strader.
Congratulations, sir.
Michelle Hill.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Danielle Webster.
Congratulations, ma'am. Proud of you.
Aisha Reed.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Jontel Lockett.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Melanie Judd.
Congratulations.
Megan Eugene.
Congratulations, ma'am. Proud of you.
Janae Castillo.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Keandra Glover.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Amanda Pacheco.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Dora Silver.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated. Interim Executive Vice Chancellor Sahu, will you please present to me the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Agricultural, Family and Consumer Sciences please stand? Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Business please stand? Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Humanities and Interdisciplinary Studies please stand? Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Nursing and Allied Health Sciences please stand? Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Sciences and Engineering please stand? Now, will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the Nelson Mandela College of Government and Social Sciences please stand? Mr. President, Chancellor, these candidates have been certified by their deans, colleges, and schools to have satisfied all of their respective requirements, and on behalf of the faculty of Southern University, it is my pleasure to present them to you for the conferral of their degrees.
With the authority vested in me by the Southern University Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereunto. Congratulations. You may now turn your tassels. Dr. Sahu, are you prepared to introduce the Chief Student Marshal for this class? Will you please introduce the Chief
Yes,
Student
Mr.
Marshal?
President, Chancellor, would our fall 2019 Chief Student Marshal please stand and remain standing until directed by the President and Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2019 Fall Commencement Chief Student Marshal is Shamira K. Walker, a 22-year-old native of Magnolia, Arkansas. Her parents are Sierra Walker and Reginald and Teresa James. Shamira is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting from the College of Business with a cumulative GPA of 3.979. She said she was inspired to choose Southern University for her college education when a fellow Southernite persuaded her to come for a campus visit. Shamira says she's instantly fell in love with the people, the campus, and the atmosphere. She says her family and friends were her biggest fans and encouraged her in her accomplishment. Her accounting advisor also encouraged her and showed her tough love when it was needed. Shamira says most importantly, her faith kept her strong. When she was physically weak, her spiritual strength carried her forward. She will forever be grateful to her family for lifting her up in prayer and encouraging her to develop a personal relationship with God. One of her most memorable Southern University experience was being named Miss College of Business. She learned a lot about herself and her capabilities. She learned that she was equipped with everything she needed to succeed and to never doubt herself. Shamara says she is honored to serve as the 2019 Fall Chief Student Marshal and lead her graduating class. She is also honored to be a product of the, as she says, the best college on campus, the College of Business. She hopes she can inspire someone else. She has worked hard and it paid off. She wants others to know they can do it as well. All things are possible with Christ. After graduation, she plans to begin her career as a finance and accounting controller with the ExxonMobil Corporation in Houston, Texas. It is with great pleasure and admiration that I present to you our Fall 2019 Chief Student Marshal, Ms. Shamara K. Walker.
Ms. Walker, will you please come to the platform to receive your degree?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Chief Student Marshal for the Fall 2019 semester, Shamara K. Walker.
Let's give Ms. Walker another round of applause. The candidates may now be seated.
Mr. President, Chancellor, I now have the high privilege to call the graduates from the respective colleges and schools to come forward to receive their diplomas. Students graduating from the Dolores Margaret Richard Spikes Honors College in their respective curricula are wearing the traditional Honors College blue and gold ceremonial ribbon and will receive the medallion on stage. These students have distinguished themselves by their grade point averages, a minimum of 3.2 honors credit hours of study, and completion and defense of a senior thesis. Thesis titles are printed in the graduation program. Mr. President, Chancellor, for the purpose of calling the candidates for Bachelor's of Degrees, I now present Dr. Robert Rene.
Thank you once again. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please come forward to receive your diplomas as your college or school has been called? Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Agriculture, Family and Consumer Science please come forward? Macy Caesar. Deshauna Jones. Gerante Addison. Alex Harris. Desriel Dumas.
Thank you, ma'am.
Leah Felton.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Lajarius Floyd.
Congratulations. Congratulations, ma'am.
Mitchell Brown.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Tremaya Thomas.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Lucas Glazer.
Congratulations, sir.
Keandris Dalton.
Congratulations, sir.
Samantha McCarthy.
Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations.
Cammie William.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you.
Akila Gordon.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Michaela Gordon.
Congratulations.
Autumn Hamilton. Brandon Julian.
Congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Sierra Linden. Darenicia Porter.
Congratulations, sir.
Imani Rushing. Summer Salter. Nakaya Robinson.
Congratulations, Mr. Photography.
Graduates, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Business please come forward? Mia Anderson. Kayla Holden. Akila Jackson. Corey Johnson. Urkeisha Martin. Sylvester Neal, Jr. Susanna Omanut. Jacques Oubre. Clifton Riley. Robert Rogers.
Congratulations, sir.
Charlotte Sagan.
Congratulations, sir.
Courtney Shellmeyer.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Simone Truehill.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Michelle Weber.
Congratulations.
Jordan Beauchamp.
Congratulations. That's very distinguished.
Rufaro Chirwan.
Congratulations.
Kristen Hayes.
Congratulations.
Sylvester Neal Jr. Destiny Singleton. Maya Sumo. Deja Sarah. Robert Watts. Ian DeQueer. Angel Goodjoint. Caleb Henderson. Christopher Hughes. Troy Johnson. Kyler Jones. Bernice Maroney. Larry Moore Jr. Aaron Murphy. Micah Pegues. Jamie Robertson. Joshua Sparks. Diamond Stevens. Daydrill Brumfield. Erica Parker. Courtney Parsons. Graduates, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Humanities and Interdisciplinary Studies please come forward? Jaron Narcy. James Pierre. Jila Ford. Christopher Cruel. Joycelyn Belafonte. Gianna Johnson. Larry Medley. Alex Arsenault. Lionel Nicholas. Deborah Coleman. Miranda Thomas. Devon Frederick. Kelly Morgan. Kaylin Mills. Ashley Arnard. Emily Maitland. Jacqueline Morgan. Gabrielle Dixon. Kelly Bazile. Raymond Leonard. Kyler Tillison. Autumn Edwards. Kiera Anderson. Deja Albert. Jade Duncan. Vidal Jr. Quanil Nixon. Marcus Durrett. Chelsea Lamb. Stephanie Buxton. Kenedra Brooks. Rudolph Richard. Aliska Sheik. Dwayne Dotson. Farrell Brown. Kai Wynn. Ariane Allen Trotter. Charles Clark. Alicia O'Neill. Dakota Stark. Trevin Wilson. Hunter Register. Candidates, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the degrees from the College of Nursing and Allied Health please come forward? Kennedy Denham. Chelsea London.
Congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Fazalat Kushum. Belkis Mendez.
Congratulations, man.
Holly Farrell.
That's very distinguished. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Tiana Gilmore.
Congratulations, man.
Kristen Heatley.
Congratulations, man.
Alexis Abel.
Congratulations, man.
Sonia Jenkins.
Congratulations.
Melissa Brown. Latasha Cyprian. Kiosha Turner. Tarian Perkins.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Taylor Ike.
Congratulations.
Jenbrika Harris. Kayla Savoy.
Congratulations.
Jalexia Diamond.
Congratulations, man. So proud of you.
Alexis Jefferson.
Congratulations, Ms. Jefferson.
Shaquia Shilly.
Congratulations, man. So proud of you.
Naman Whittaker. Jade Singleton.
Congratulations.
Tamia Humphrey. Jade Hubbard.
Way to go. Congratulations, Miss Hubbard.
Mia Kent.
Love your hat, man. Congratulations.
Shalane Crawford. Brittany Harris.
Good, you did it for somebody. Yeah, proud of you.
Faith Jones.
Congratulations, man. Proud of you.
Preston Gooden.
Congratulations, sir.
Brianna Belvin. Melissa Derwan.
Congratulations.
Tamarius Fleming.
Mr. Fleming, congratulations, sir. Thank you. Proud of you. He hard knows. I know who to call.
Anicia Hayes. Jasmine Kaplan.
Congratulations.
Shelley Minor.
Congratulations, man. So proud of you.
Kendra Joseph.
Congratulations, man. Proud of you.
Felicia Milo Allen. Amarie Payne.
Congratulations, man. So proud of you.
Coach Travis.
Congratulations.
Ricky Hurston. Javante Bennett.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Mylia Collins. Trayon Allen.
Like your city. Congratulations, man.
Kayla Deruin.
Congratulations, man. Proud of you.
Brianna Ford.
Congratulations, man.
Jay Jefferson.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Devontae Irby.
Congratulations, sir.
Shalita Bonador.
Congratulations, man.
Patience Wagyu.
Congratulations.
Adrena Belizaire.
Congratulations, kid.
Teralicia Mercadale.
Congratulations, man.
Anisha Jackson. Magnesia Sip. Jordan Cumming. Sean Griffin Jr. Miel Reed. Kiarashika Sin. Justin Taylor. Betty Smith. Kayla Bond. Kayla Gidry. Creighton Guillory.
Mr. Guillory, congratulations. So proud of you.
School of Nursing and Allied Health, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the degrees from the College of Science and Engineering please come forward? Diamond Montegru. Alabella Hall. Dara Moore. Zachary Brumfield.
Congratulations, sir.
Kayla McKenzie.
Miss McKenzie.
Danae Colston. Sarinthia Joseph. Tierra Scott.
Congratulations, man.
Carrington Brown.
Congratulations, man.
Gabrielle Green.
Congratulations.
Patrick Cox.
Congratulations.
Tiffany Smith.
Congratulations, man.
Jessica Cade.
Jessica, congratulations.
Lisa Glasper.
Miss Lasper, congratulations.
Edgar Perez.
Congratulations, sir.
Sean Moore. Quentin Jackson.
Congratulations, sir.
Terrell Love.
Congratulations, sir.
Sydney Harris. Joe Adakwaji.
Congratulations, sir.
Robert Henderson Jr.
Congratulations, sir.
Amber Janice.
Hi, Amber. Congratulations.
Justin Bale.
Congratulations, sir. Proud of you.
Aaron Ehrman.
Congratulations, Mr. Arnold.
Tarandon Poole.
Congratulations, sir.
Alexis Hayes.
Congratulations.
Gabrielle Frank.
Look at that. Congratulations. So proud of you. We met.
Devin Pierce.
Games. What's your last name? Yeah. Congratulations.
Trey Williams.
Congratulations, sir.
Keandria Brown.
Congratulations.
Justin Gage.
Congratulations, sir. A lot of family here. Good.
Joseph Delpit.
Congratulations, sir.
Ikena Okiki.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you.
Jaslyn Paradin.
Congratulations, man.
Calicia Anderson.
Beautiful artwork.
Tiffany
Congratulations.
White. Tyler Henderson.
Congratulations, man.
Alfred Palomino.
Congratulations, Mr. Albert.
Justin Alfred.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Robert Little.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Lanneman Hill Jr.
Congratulations, sir.
Malik Meggs.
Congratulations, Malik.
Kalen Scott.
Mr. Scott, congratulations. Sure.
Leroy Gay.
Congratulations, sir.
Cameron Lewis. Brentacia Lewis. Gabrielle Kendall. Dontre Johnson.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations, sir.
Brian David.
Let's respect the dignity of this occasion. Graduates, this is a dignified occasion, and we would ask that you respect it. Where are our marshals? Where are our marshals?
Will everyone please move to your seats?
I do not expect that from a graduate of Southern University.
Congratulations again, sir.
Christopher Jones.
Mr. Jones, congratulations.
Bazan Naji Al Ali.
Congratulations, sir.
Tevin Grove.
Congratulations, sir.
Jordan Williams.
Congratulations, sir. Proud of you.
Graduates, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the Nelson Mandela College of Government and Social Science please come forward? Brianna May. Caleb Holmes.
Congratulations, sir.
Greg Sanders. Taisha Hyde.
Congratulations, man.
Javante Hudson.
Congratulations.
Derek Lemon.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jeremy Nettles.
Congratulations, sir.
Jordan Victoria.
Congratulations, sir.
Lisa Blackman.
Hi, Miss Lisa.
Drakkar Broussard.
Congratulations.
Christopher Cheney. Joe David Jr.
Congratulations, sir.
Latari David. Catherine Daw.
Congratulations, man.
Ariane Dubrell.
Congratulations, man.
Ian Mitchell. Nicole Goree.
Congratulations, man.
Jana Butno Joseph.
Congratulations, man.
Shirley Powell.
Miss Powell,
Shanadia
congratulations.
Mixon.
Congratulations, Miss Mixon. Congratulations.
LaCaronicia Smith.
Congratulations, man.
Tyler Knight.
Congratulations, sir.
Ashante Shorts.
Miss Ashante, congratulations.
Keelani Whale.
Congratulations, man.
Bianca Whale.
Congratulations, man.
Corian Williams.
Congratulations.
Kimberly Williams.
Congratulations, sir.
Caleb Wilkes.
Congratulations, sir. So proud of you.
Isaiah Morgan.
Mr. Morgan, congratulations.
Josie Alexander.
Miss Alexander,
Kanisha Bond.
Tanisha, proud of you.
LaQuisha Butler.
So proud of you. Congratulations. Take care.
Khalil Bright.
Congratulations, sir.
Kukita Dobson. Autumn Fleming.
Congratulations, man.
Melody Jackson.
Congratulations, man.
Dahlia Johnson.
Congratulations.
Simone Key.
Congratulations, man.
Imani Lane.
Congratulations, man.
Natalia Matthews.
Congratulations, man.
Kashaya Perry.
Congratulations, man.
Anthony Robertson.
Congratulations, sir.
Kristen Slaughter.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you.
Deja Wesley.
Congratulations, man.
Tyranny Hardy.
Congratulations, man.
Taylor Jenkins.
Congratulations, man. So proud of you.
Sierra Lewis.
Congratulations, man.
Doris Hammond.
Congratulations, man.
Solomon Murray.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you.
Trevor Moore. Nala Anderson.
Congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Francesca Brown.
Francesca, congratulations.
Kaylor Cornelius.
Love you, Scalar. Congratulations.
Willanette Green.
Congratulations.
Latoya Griffin.
Congratulations.
Janice Katerian.
Miss Denise, congratulations.
Kojarian Hawkins.
Congratulations, man.
Shauna Knight.
Congratulations, man. So proud of you.
Nebra Loston.
Congratulations, man.
Theodore McCrae III.
Congratulations.
Megan Minor.
Congratulations, man.
Breon Pate.
Thank you, man. Congratulations.
Felicia Stewart.
Congratulations, man.
Ariel Turner.
Congratulations, man.
Tamagie Vito.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Najee Williams.
Congratulations, Miss Williams.
Graduates, you may be seated.
Thank you, Mr. President, Chancellor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2019 graduating class of Southern University and A&M College. Let's give them a Southern University round of applause. Look, today has been well spent, and I won't belabor the moment, but I do think it important to recognize individuals who have done so much to unselfishly advance the interests of Southern University and A&M College, and several of those individuals are with us today, starting with members of the Southern University Board of Supervisors. We have the special honor of hosting them as well today, and I would ask if they stand and be recognized as they call their name, starting with the Honorable Chairman of the Board of Supervisors, Attorney Des Moines Rutledge. If you would please stand. And alongside of him is Dr. Kerman Gaines, who serves as the chair of the Athletics Committee. Dr. Gaines? Academic Affairs Committee. I'm sorry. I further have the honor of acknowledging the Honorable Member, Ms. Ann Smith, the former chair lady of the Southern University Board of Supervisors. And Dr. Leroy Davis, a former professor at Southern University, who as well serves as the chair of the Governance Committee of the Southern University Board of Supervisors. And finally, your SGA and the student representative of the Baton Rouge campus, and representing the voice of all the students within the Southern University system, Mr. Donald Dunbar. Thank you for acknowledging them. As well, it would give me a special pleasure if I could as well acknowledge a couple of people in the audience. Dr. Tia Mills, who serves as the president of the Louisiana Association of Educators, who are with us today. And Dr. Sean Wilson, secretary of the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development, who had the occasion to join with us as well. You know, Southern University benefits from some talented faculty and staff. Let me have your attention for just a moment. And one of the individuals who advanced the voice of the Southern University Baton Rouge campus is our Faculty Senate President, Dr. Abbott Samuels. I'd like for him to stand and be recognized. We exude considerable leadership within our colleges through our campus deans, and I would like all the deans of SUBR to please stand and be recognized at this time. Any vice chancellors who are with us, if you would please stand, and vice presidents. And certainly I would like to acknowledge and present to you the Chancellor of the Southern University Agriculture Research and Extension Center, Dr. Orlando McMeans, who is with us today. And so finally, I would like to just extend to you again my congratulations on your accomplishment. We are so very proud of you. And I know you would agree with me that our faculty did a great job of grooming you or defining you. And I was wondering if you would join me in acknowledging our faculty for the great work that they have done. And I would lastly say, as I have said on many occasions, that while we really impose on our faculty to define you as graduates, ultimately, and as you engage in this global marketplace, you will define Southern University. And so I am so confident in knowing that you are rightfully prepared. And again, I want to say to you on behalf of the entirety of the university community, congratulations, and make your mark in this society. So, having said that, I'm going to conclude my comments, but I would be remiss if I did not ask of you to officially become a part of the Southern University family by being a part of our Alumni Federation. And so I would ask if Dr. Derek Warren, if he would come forth to offer the oath of induction accompanied by our president of the Southern University Federation.
Good afternoon. It is our esteemed honor to administer the oath and Alumni Federation pledge to the Supreme Class of 2019. Let's give them another round of applause. Please stand, graduates. Standing beside me is our illustrious president, Madam Laquita Thomas, the first female president of the Southern University Alumni Federation. Please give her a round of applause as well. Now, as part of this oath, I must ask that all graduates are alums of the Southern University system to please stand at this time. All alums of the Southern University system family, please stand. Now, by alum, if you made it through registration one time, please stand, because you are alumni of this great university system. And now, would each of you please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name, Derek Warren, an alumnus of Southern University, do hereby pledge allegiance to the Southern University Alumni Federation and the great honored institution which it represents. I promise to remain loyal, faithful, and steadfast in support of its programs, uplift of its principles, maintenance of its tradition, and defense of its honor. I further promise to always stand ready to contribute my time, efforts, financial assistance, I couldn't hear you, financial assistance and services toward the advancement of the welfare of the Southern University Alumni Federation and my beloved alma mater. So help me God. Congratulations.
If you would please stand and remain standing for the alma mater, followed by the benediction. At such time, we would ask that you as well allow for the recessional to advance itself. The alma mater, please.
Let us pray. Eternal God, we are grateful for all that we've seen and all that we've heard on this day. We thank you for the start of a new journey and new beginnings for our graduates. We ask that you would bless each of them with a renewed sense of purpose and position them for the promise that you have for them. We ask, oh God, that you would bless each of them in a special way. We pray, oh God, that you would bless our great Southern University. We ask, oh God, now for your guidance in all that we do. It is in your Son's name that we pray. Amen. Amen.